In this video I'll show you how to reset the Truma combi boiler if you get an E5 or E6 fault code on the Truma panel. So let's get to it. We need to take off the cushion. And we have 3 screws that we need to remove. 1, 2 and 3 at the end. To do this we can use a screwdriver that is located in the toolbox that comes with the vehicle. This toolbox is located under the passenger seat. Here we need to undo this screw, remove it, and if you open it, the screwdriver is just there. So we're going to remove the screwdriver and the handle, go back to the inside to the motorhome, and we'll undo the top lid. So it's very easy and simple. It takes literally 2 minutes. Remove the screws. We only have 3 of them, not 4. That's it. Remove this lid, and now we have access to the boiler. Next thing to do is, what we need to do is removing this little panel. It just pops out like that. Put it on the side, and now we see all the wires and the main board. Here we need to separate the two things. If you have an E5 fault code, all you need to do is keep that little red button there pressed for 5 to 10 seconds until the flashing LED turns into orange. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm keeping it pressed. As you can see, now it's flashing orange, so now we can release, and this resets the hardware. If we have an E600 fault code, which means that the boiler has overheated its heating elements and popped the heat protection switch, what we need to do is, first of all, let the boiler cool down, and then we need to poke into this little hole there, because there is another switch behind which needs to be pressed. I'll try to zoom in and show you the actual switch so you understand a bit better what I'm talking about. So we'll see in that little hole, as you see, there is that red button with the black switch on top. As you see, it sticks out. That's just there. So we need to press this. If you don't have any short and narrow tool that would fit in, you can use one of the matches. This is the safest thing to do anyways, because it's long enough. Matches do come with the motorhome. So now we need to put this thing in, and I can't really show you unless you put this there. And now you need to try to see. If you look through this little gap there, then you will see the red button with the black switch, and all you need to do is just find it with the match and just press it gently. You should feel a very gentle click, and that resets the heat protection switch, and after that you can press the red button there until the flashing turns into orange, and this resets the entire system. Once you're finished with everything else, then on the control panel you need to check if there's anything else displayed as faults, and if there is nothing, then you should be all ready to heat up the motorhome again. Little tricks. That little flame thing there, if it's flashing, that means the boiler is doing its heating up sequence, and it should keep flashing. That means the gas or the electric heating is working and the motorhome is getting heat into it. In order to avoid getting E600 faults, what you need to do is not switch off this button, which is the main power button for the entire living area, when you use the boiler and when the boiler is heating up, especially on electrics. If you switch this off whilst the boiler is running on electrics, it will trigger an E600 fault code, or E632 usually. So this is all. Reset is very easy. It literally takes 5 minutes, including disassembly and reassembly, and that should fix your issues with the heating system.